Rise and grind, everyone. This is Shane with ReDesignYourGrind.com, and in today's video, we're going to be talking just very briefly about how to create the perfect brand name for your new business. So stick with me, and I'll go through the very simple process that I use to create my own brand names and also brand names for clients. So, when trying to create a new creative brand name, the easiest thing that I find is, first of all, try to figure out who am I marketing to? Am I marketing directly to a very specific type of consumer? Am I marketing to somebody that is trying to achieve a particular goal in their life? Am I offering a service that's going to be really useful for one particular type of person? So I'm going to actually give you a real example in this video. And NativeCoVenture.com, right? Native Co-Venture is essentially a blogging site, a lifestyle site for outdoor adventure, hiking, camping, that sort of stuff, specifically targeting the state of Colorado. So I live in Colorado. I do a lot of hiking and stuff during the summer and everything. And we live out in the middle of the wilderness of the mountains. So a Colorado brand makes a lot of sense for me to be involved in because it's something near and dear to me, something close to home that I can do content on very easily. Also, it's something that I'm passionate about. Native Co-Venture came out of the idea that I wanted to target Colorado natives, right? A lot of people in Colorado are upset that a lot of people are moving into state. So I wanted to target specifically people that had lived in Colorado their whole lives, knew the area, and really like to get outside of the city and go hiking and camping and that sort of thing with the family. So I took the word native, I added the word Colorado because that's who I'm targeting. I'm targeting Colorado natives. And then I added the word adventure, right? Okay, so Native Colorado Adventure is how it started. Well, Native Colorado Adventure is extremely long. That's a really long online, for a domain name, Native Colorado Adventure is way too many letters. It's just not that catchy. So what did I do? I took it and I made it into one word. I created my own word, and you can do that too. In fact, there are tons of brands that have just taken, essentially the concept of their business and crammed the words together and created their new adjective or their new noun that describes their brand. Native Colorado Adventure quickly became Native Co-Venture. And it's a play on a bunch of different words. The venture portion of it also reflects on me as an entrepreneur and the things that I'm trying to do in my own life. So that's my one big piece of advice is if you're trying to brand yourself, first figure out what am I trying to do? What is my brand? In my case, it was Colorado Adventure, right? And I was targeting Colorado natives. So that's how I did it. If whatever brand you're in, just figure out who you're trying to target, what you're trying to really make the brand center around, and use that to create a title, and then take that title and shorten it and create your own unique brand. Native Colorado Adventure, Native Co-Venture, right? And Native Co-Venture's just got a nice ring to it. It's kind of trendy and hip and new and all of that stuff. It's catchy and it instills this kind of adventurous feel. And if you go to the website www.nativecoventure.com, you'll see immediately I've got products listed. I've got blog posts to engage my readers and have give them something back. Give them a little bit of information about, Colorado and what we do at Native Co-Venture. And also, it's got a bunch of stuff in there for SEO to get more traffic to the site. I average maybe 100 visitors a day. Nothing crazy on that site right now. And I don't post as much content as I should. I'm really trying to motivate myself to do more content within my brands. I just have too many brands at this point. But you can brand yourself very easily too. Now, I was just working with one of my clients, and he is starting specifically an inspiration brand, a motivation brand, centering around, keeping things based in reality, manageable expectations, perspective, if you will. And I'm not going to go into the name of his brand. I'm not going to name him out or call him out in the video. But he had come up with this awesome 3-word title that described what he was doing, who he was targeting, the type of niche site he was really that he was really looking to bring to market. And all we had to do was take that title and make one word out of it, and it became an awesome brand name immediately. And it was that easy. So that's all you need to do. Figure out what niche am I in, who am I trying to service, what type of products or services or content am I going to be providing. Make yourself a descriptive title and then create your own noun or adjective to describe exactly what that is in one word. And then there's your brand name. It's as simple as that. It really is. So I hope you found that content useful, and I hope that you can use that in terms of just trying to break down what you're trying to do in your business and how to therefore brand it. Then the next step is, of course, getting a logo, getting a Facebook page, creating a website, getting your domain. I would suggest that while looking at brand names and trying to create your title and then shrink it down into your own word, I would suggest sitting on Google the whole time, and every time you come up with a new title, descriptive title, or every time you shrink it down into one word, go ahead and Google that. See what comes up in the search engines. See what is trending out there or what people are searching for within that niche or that idea or those keywords. And when you find that there's nothing at all. For example, if I type in native Colorado adventure, I'm probably going to see a whole bunch of different adventure companies that want to take people ziplining or whitewater rafting or something like that in the Rocky Mountains, right? Well, that's not exactly what I'm trying to do. But when I type in native co-venture, I'm the only thing that comes up, So that it just distinguishes me from the rest of the pack. I'm not just immediately grouped in with all of the other Colorado adventure companies out there that are doing different things. Instead, I've created my own keyword and my own search engine optimization. So now when people type in native co-venture, they will find me and only me at nativecoventure.com. And that's the way you brand. That's how you get the traffic. That's how you funnel it away from the rest of your niche, the rest of your market. I'm always trying to help out the community at large, and your brand name is the thing that's going to stand with it forever. Your logo can always be changed. Your website can always be redone by a different designer or by yourself. But your name is the thing that's going to remain consistent. So you have to make sure that you really have a name that you're comfortable with and you really enjoy, and that you're really going to be happy with it for the long term, because that name is going to stick with that business forever. So just keep that in mind. The better you do off the get-go, the better you'll be overall. All right, well, this has been Shane with ReDesignYourGrind.com. I really hope you enjoyed that content. If you found it useful, hit the like button down below. Definitely leave me a comment and go over and join our Facebook page as well, where we have a whole bunch of different content released every single day. And we will see you in the next one to Redesign Your Grind. Thanks for watching.